Number 21 at the other guard, 6 foot, senior Jim Bosinski. And at center, number 55, 6'8", senior C.J. Kupek. And there you have the opening lineups for this final championship game between Thornridge of Dolton, Illinois, and the Oaklawn Spartans, both Chicago area schools playing for the big trophy. And here to bring you every thrilling play is Tom Kelly.
Thank you, Jim Boland, to set the stage and to wrap up the evening's festivities. I'll remind you again, Danville beat Springfield Lanphier 77-57 for third place. Pat McGann, the official, to put the ball in the air, bats against Kupek, and the tip comes down, and Bosinski has it for Oaklawn. Oaklawn in the white uniforms with the green trim, and Thornridge in blue trimmed in white. Dubetz with the ball out in front. Guarded by Bonsick. Down the side to Carr. Carr guarded by Buckner now. Pass to the baseline. Kupek well out, looking, raises from there, shoots. Kupek puts Oaklawn in front, 2-0. And the state championship game is underway. 2-0, first period. We've played just a handful of seconds. Bonsick with the ball out in front. Bounce pass midway down the side to Buckner. On top to McLean, 6'5" and playing a guard, and bats down the side. Underneath, Buckner from the baseline, over the rim. Rebound falls to McLean. Game tied at 2-2. 7 minutes remain in the opening period. We've played a minute. Bit of a press. Over the 10-second line, Bosinski with the ball. He's guarded by Rose. Takes him to the corner. From there, the shot is in the air. Rebound, Buckner cleared the ball. Up the floor to Bonsick. Down the side. Swings to the middle. And Thornridge will set it up from there. McLean in a high post in the corner to Buckner. Back out to Bonsick. McLean, now Rose. Looks in. Jump shot. Rebound, McLean. He has 2 of those. Jack Burmaster, they're going to have to box him off the board.
Looks like Oaklawn is in his zone defense under their time. And on the other hand, Thornridge is in their straight man-to-man, and the matchup is McLean on Kupek.
Carr to the baseline for Oaklawn. Shot. Falls a little short. Foul underneath. It's called against Bats. His first of the ball game.
Here it is as it comes in for the shot. And there you see the foul right underneath there as he went up with the basketball against the backboard.
Back to live action as Bob Carr, 6'3" senior from Oaklawn, is at the free throw line. He's shooting a pair. That one just bubbled right back out. I would not attempt to try to describe the emotion and the tension these young men must be feeling right now. On the 2 misses, the ball bounces over the end line, and it was tipped last by Thornridge, and it's out of bounds to Oaklawn. Carr inbounds it to Kupek from the side. He's hit 2 in a row. Game is tied at 4-4. Dubetz meets Thornridge at half court as Bonsick comes over the 10-second line. Buckner going to be short. Underneath, Carr's all alone. Clears it to Bosinski. Back come the Spartans. Cross-court pass to Dubetz. Carr. Cross-court to Bosinski. Sweeping down, gets a screen. Rebound is off to McLean. Up the floor to Bonsick. Here come the Thornridge Falcons. Buckner into Rose. Rebound is off. Grabbed by Arnold, number 54. Clears the ball to Dubetz. 4-4. Game is all tied. We've played just about 3 minutes. Championship contest here at the Assembly Hall. And capacity, of course. There's the quick, stepping hands of Quinn Buckner. 6-4. Steal again, this time by Bonsick. Buckner from the side. That rebound belongs to Arnold. 6-4. Thornridge leading Oaklawn. And Dubetz of Oaklawn brings the ball up in the backcourt. 4:43 to play in the first period. Lob under for Dubetz, stolen away by Buckner. Caught him from the backside and just lifted it right out of his hand.
He just anticipates everything, Tom. He's thinking all the time. He's thinking about everybody's assignment. He not only plays his own, but he plays the other four fellas. Now he's in a low post.
And he goes to the basket. Ball's in the air. Whistle on the play, and a foul will be called against Arnold. His first team foul. Buckner, who has 2 points at the line, shooting 1.
And you notice they're trying to keep Buckner to the outside so he can't get into that lane like he did this afternoon, Jack. They've got 2 men, mostly Arnold and Dubetz, doing the work on him on the side to keep him outside that lane.
They don't want him penetrating, but he's too strong to keep out all night. You know he's going to slide in there somehow or other.
7-4, Thornridge leading. Dubetz down the right side for Oak Lawn. Carr in the corner. Pass underneath, batted in the air, grabbed by McLean. Lead pass down the floor. Rose on the breakaway. Blew the crib shot. Businski comes back down the court with the ball. Tried to hang Rose up for a foul, but Rose eluded him. Back to Dubetz. 7-4 with 3:45 to play in the opening period. Carr from well outside. Short, rebound, back. Lead pass to Buckner. Baseline. Rebound is off. Arnold drops it. Buckner struggles for it. And Thornridge will have it out of bounds under their bucket.
Now, Coach Len Scaduto already has seen something he doesn't like, of course, and he's called the timeout. He's going to draw a few little diagrams here for the fellas. Let's see what happens.
3:31 remaining in the first period. Thornridge 7, Oak Lawn 4. And now let's pause 5 seconds for station identification.
This is WGN Television, Channel 9, Chicago's own television station.
The 791 high schools around the state make up the membership of the Illinois High School Association. They are joined in the belief that the association provides unity, consistency, and equality in the administration of high school activities. These schools hope you're enjoying this basketball telecast and that you will support other IHSA activities with your continued interest. Well, I'm sure, Jack, that strategy is 10 cents a ton.
Yeah, there's about 16,000 coaches sitting in the stands here, I'm sure, where they've all got an idea, and that's fine. That's why they're in here. I personally think maybe he'll move Kupek a little bit now offensively. He usually starts him low in a ball game, and when they bottle him up, he'll bring him high, and he may bring him high now because they're sandwiching him underneath.
Oak Lawn on defense as Thornridge will inbound the ball. Oak Lawn is hit 2 out of 5. Thornridge 3 for 9. Inbound pass to Batts. In the corner, his shot rebounded by Carr. Kupek is 2 for 2, and McLean is 2 for 2. 7-4. Thornridge leading. Oak Lawn with the ball. That's Dubetz. Looking at Kupek. Finds him out on top. Guarded by McLean. Businski works to the 15-foot mark. 7-6. Oak Lawn trailing by 1. Thornridge with the ball and a 1-point lead. Just a little bit under 3 minutes remaining in the opening period here at Champaign-Urbana. The Pasadena crowd turn around for Batts. His 15-footer, his first bucket of the night. 9-6 in favor of Thornridge. Businski of Oak Lawn to the top of the key. Another 15-footer. Rebound. Kupek fakes, puts it up. He's 3 for 3.
He did a great job. He pumped fake, drew the foul, and then as he felt the pressure, went up and got the 3 points.
Well, you know, Businski and Kupek are noted as Mr. Outside and Mr. Inside, and Businski really hasn't had a great scoring game up to his potential in this tournament yet. This might be his night where we've seen the last 4 points scored by those two boys.
This game is tied at 9-9 as Kupek gets the free throw. He now has 7 of the 9 points scored by his Oak Lawn team. Bonsick with the ball over to Rose. Sophomore gives it to Batts, top of the key. Back to Bonsick. Gets the screen. Left-handed jumper.
Well, they're sinking in, Tom. They're playing that 2-3 zone and really sinking, and Mr. Bonsick is starting to make them think about coming out now.
11-9, Thornridge. Just under 2 minutes remaining in the opening period. Dubetz. How about it? Will it count?
It hit the wire supporting the backboard, Tom. No count.
No basket. 11-9. Oaklawn trails by 2, and Thornridge has the ball. Minute 42 to play in the first period. That's Rose in the corner. From the corner. Boy, we've seen some fine shooting here in the opening 7 minutes of this ball game. 13-9, Thornridge. Dubets brings the ball on the attack, and from behind he is fouled by Bonsick, which gives me a chance to remind you that the men and women of Illinois Bell Telephone are bringing you this 64th Illinois High School Association basketball tournament on television. We trust you enjoy it. Dubets at the free throw line. He's looking for his first point tonight and finds it. 13-10. Thornridge is leading Oaklawn. And we've got a minute 22 remaining in the first period. Bonsick looking for help. Finds Batts. Back to Bonsick. Rose. McLean. From the baseline. Turned around by Rose. He has 4 points. 15-10. Thornridge is leading. Dubets of Oaklawn down the left side. Had the screen set up. Did not use it. 43 seconds. His team is down by 5.
Oaklawn doesn't do anything very sensational offensively. They just work good with each other. They all look for the screens. They work off the screens for the quick jumper.
Kupek failed to draw the rim. 19 seconds as the ball goes out of bounds to Thornridge. They lead 15-10.
You'll never see C.J., I don't think, again tonight miss one that clearly. He just, McLean stuck his hand up, and I don't think he wanted to release it when he did.
Might have been a foot outside his range or two also, Jack.
Yeah.
He was out there at the 20-foot mark or thereabouts. Beautiful feed to Buckner. Quinn Buckner across the middle for 2. There's the gun. And we've come to the end of the first quarter in this, the championship game, with the score. Thornridge 17, Oaklawn 10. 17-10 as the buzzer sounds. About to get the second quarter underway. Thornridge is enjoying a 7-point advantage over Oaklawn. No change in either lineup as, check that, Mike Henry, number 42, is coming into the ball game for Thornridge. He's in to replace McLean. Jimmy?
You know, Bonsick set a school record for assists with 174 this year, and we saw a great example of it right there at the end of the first quarter when he found Buckner open in the lane.
No change in the Oaklawn lineup, and Henry, the super sub, is the 6th man, and he's in for Thornridge. Oaklawn shooting 40%, Thornridge 57% in attempts and attempts made from the field. 17-10, the team with the ball. Thornridge has the advantage. We've just started the second quarter. Jack, while I have the opportunity, you might be thinking about it. I'd like to know how your Evanston ball club just might be next year, and whether you'll be down here with a team that'll be contending or not. Ball slapped away, and Dubets comes up with it. Down the court. Set up the Oaklawn offense now. 17-10. Team is down by 7. Looks for Kupek. Firing a pass under for Arnold, and Buckner is there, but can't hang on and goes out of bounds. How about your Wildcats, Jack?
Well, Tom, certainly it's our goal and hope that we can be here. I think we have a good ball club coming back. I don't know whether we'll be of this caliber or not. Just have to see how much we develop. Certainly, as much as I enjoy being here with you fellas, there's nothing like being here with the ball club.
You don't have another Bob Lackey on your team or anything, do you?
Oh, listen, he's playing with Marquette this year. Doing a fine job, as are all the other kids on that ball club.
Kupek now has 9 points on that turnaround 18-foot jumper, 17-12. We're in the second quarter. Thornridge is leading. Oaklawn down by 5. Thornridge with the ball. 6:40 remaining. Batts from outside. Rebound. Rose back out to Bonsick. This rebound to Arnold of Oaklawn. Clears it to Kupek, who brings the ball over the 10-second line. Bounce pass under Arnold. Fall away 8-footer. His first basket. Good feed by Kupek. 17-14, and Oaklawn has narrowed the gap now. They trail by 3. In the backcourt, Bonsick. Thornridge with the lead and the ball. Rose back out to Bonsick. Batts. Good move. The 6'5 junior, Boyd Batts, with a fine move down the lane. 19-14, Thornridge. 5:48 to play, and this the first half. Dubets over the line, double team, pass intercepted. Lead pass, Bonsick. Underneath.
Tom, they switched right then to a diamond and one half-court press, which Ferguson will use occasionally, and just caught Oaklawn by surprise.
21-14, Thornridge in front. Kosinski with the ball for Oaklawn. Back over to Dubets. Underneath, Arnold. Tipped it up. Refuses to go. Rebound, Buckner. Bonsick on the attack. Batts, now Buckner from outside. Battle for the rebound. Henry is there along with Carr. We'll have a jump ball. Jack, I would be remiss if I did not pass along our best wishes to both of these coaches, Len Scaduto and Ron Ferguson, from yourself, myself, Jimmy Bolin, Johnny Kerr. Both came by to say hello tonight and to thank us for the kind words we've had to say about their team.
Oh, that's great. I know them both, and they're both fine coaches, and I know that they're mentally worn out, but they're both going to pull every stop out to try to win this game. There's Len with that clipboard out there again, and he's just Xing and O'ing it to death and hoping he can come up with something.
Henry's turnaround jumper gives Thornridge a 23-14 lead here. 4:47 remaining in the first half, which will be 4 minutes and 47 seconds from now. Thornridge has been ahead. They lead 23-14. We're ahead by 7 at the end of the first period over Oaklawn, and they lead now 23-14, a 9-point advantage.
Jim Bolin, you had an idea that Greg Rose was going to be tough tonight, and he has shown it this first quarter. That sophomore's looked good.
That's right, Jack. Really, I've been very much impressed with him in every game that he has played. As I say, because Quinn Buckner has been so sensational in the ball games that Thornridge has played, Rose, although he has played very well, has not had the praise that he deserves.
Carr from the outside, and Buckner's there to rebound. You know, we were speaking of Springfield and of Danville earlier, and about those teams to be heard from next year. Buckner a junior, Bonsick a junior, Batts a junior, Rose a sophomore.
So, please, don't mention it.
Does it give you an idea that this Thornridge team may be around for a year or so more? Buckner, left to the lane. Very gifted athlete. A very gifted athlete indeed. 4 minutes remain in the first half. Thornridge, 25. Oaklawn, 14. Kupek to Carr. Back out, Dubets to set it up again. Oaklawn having much difficulty. Kupek. Rebound comes to Henry. He clears it to Bonsick. And here come the Falcons again. Lays it off. Shot from the side on the rim. Rebound Arnold. Taken away. Whistle, jump ball.
You know, Tom, just looking down the list, as you say, with the three of the great players on this starting five returning for Thornridge, certainly there are a couple of coaches around that may remember how they felt at this point. Stan Chagnon down at Mount Vernon that had 49 and 50 ball clubs come back, and Alex Sadargas, who happened to be staying in our hotel. I saw Alex this morning.
Great, very fine heady play by Carr to save this ball, and as a result, there's 2 points from Bosinski. Very heads-up, hard-work play by Carr, and that got Oaklawn the 2 points there, making it 25-16, with Thornridge leading by 9. 3:11 to play in the first half. That's Rose, the young sophomore, back out to Batts in the lane. Scramble for that rebound. Buckner loses it to Arnold, who taps it over to Dubets. We go the other way. Passing back out, a foul on Batts. And that is his third. And that will not please Ron Ferguson too much. And McLean is getting up off the bench, and he'll be coming in. Timeout is being taken by Thornridge. One foul has been called on Oaklawn, and that is on Arnold. And we had the foul called on Batts. He has left the game and McLean, a starter and a man who rotates back and forth with the super sub Henry, back in for Batts, and we've got Dubetz at the line for Oak Lawn. Dubetz has 1 point tonight for the Spartans. That's his second. And it's now 25-17. An 8-point advantage for Thornridge, and they have the basketball. Now Buckner has come back to bring it down the floor with Bonsick, and now he moves into the middle. Rebound, Henry underneath. Almost unmolested. 27-17. A 10-point lead for Thornridge now. 2:35 to play. Dubetz not yet over the line. Now he's safely across.
Thornridge is taking the press off again and now back man-to-man with McLean in there.
Kubek from the corner. Rebound, Buckner. Gives it to Bonsick. And here come the Falcons once again. They have a 10-point advantage, 27-17, nearing the 2-minute mark in the first half. Bonsick from outside. Rebound comes to Basinski. Back come the Spartans, down by 10. Bounce pass to Carr. Baseline, works his way under, put it on the rim, foul on McLean. That is his first, and that is the 5th foul against Thornridge, though this will be a 2-shotter anyway.
Here's the replay. There's the foul. Just as he goes up, he caught him right across the arm, the top of the shoulder.
Shooting a pair is Carr as we return to live action. Carr gets his first point of this championship contest. Thornridge leading now by 9. Carr would like to cut that. He did. With a pair, 27-19. Thornridge with the ball and the lead with 1:47 to play in the first half. Bonsick. Henry. Bonsick again. Rose. Henry. Rose went sprawling as he came across the middle. Pass in. A couple of players went down. Now this time it was Buckner. And the pass is picked off by Dubetz. Oak Lawn with the turnover. It'll be a big one for them if they can convert it into 2 points with 1:15 remaining. They're down by 8. Arnold gives it out to Carr on the side to Basinski. There it is. 6 points for Basinski. 27-21. Suddenly Oak Lawn has come to within 6 points now. Bonsick down the left side to Rose, to Henry. Jump shot. Rebound. Belongs to Oak Lawn. Arnold had that. To Kubek. Flips it over to Basinski, who drops it. Gets it back. .40 seconds. Basinski hits 2 straight. He's got 8 points. 27-23. And all of a sudden, after a 10-point deficit, we've got a nip-and-tuck struggle again. 29 seconds. Conceivably, Thornridge will go for the last shot. Run the clock down. Bonsick glanced at it. He has 20 seconds. Bounce pass to Henry. He looks at the clock. Gives it to Buckner. You know, it's a treat to see 2 good clubs like this play, Jack.
Yes, they're smart. They're really testing each other's weaknesses and are trying to exploit them. And everybody knows what the other fellow's going to do. They read each other's minds.
Charge that foul to Dubetz. Will send Henry to the free throw line. His attempted jumper from in the lane.
There's the replay. And our slow motion isolated camera catches the action right there as the foul is committed.
Live action. Henry's 5 for 2. He makes the first. He has 5 points. What a valuable man this youngster is. He comes off the bench and he really is a super sub, the way he steps right in. His second attempt. 28-23. Long pass to Dubetz. I don't know if it would have counted, but... The young sophomore Rose is into jump center against Kupek as we get the second half underway. The tip is in the backcourt. Henry picks it up, the loose ball. He's got 2 points. An opportunistic move by Henry, who saw the loose ball sail over his head. He followed it and put it in. Thornridge now with a 30-23 advantage over Oak Lawn. Kupek gets it over to Basinski, who puts it back out on top to Dubetz. Down by 7. Arnold over to Carr. Kubek from the side. Kupek has 11 points, and it's 30-25. Oaklawn trails by 5. Thornridge on top, 7:25 to play in the third period. Bonsick with the ball. On the side to Rose, pass in. Grabbed by Henry, puts the shot up in heavy traffic. Henry puts it up and in. And again, this super sub is making his presence felt. He's got 9 points in this game. 32-25. Some trouble in the backcourt. Pass down the floor, and Arnold saves it. Bosinski. Rebound, Carr. Tried to put it up. He was fouled by Buckner. That's the call from under the basket.
It's surprising. Thornridge has come out the second half now for the first time. Here's Jim.
Here's the replay on it. Right there, you see the foul call as he goes up for the ball. It gets out of the way, and he catches him right on the forearm.
I was saying, Tom, Thornridge has come out in an all-court diamond in one press. First time they've showed that. Extending it all the way down to the baseline. I think Ron thought he'd surprise the Oaklawn kids, and I think he did the first time they showed it.
You know, Jack, they use that diamond zone with Bonsick out in front and that half-court trap usually when Buckner is in foul trouble.
32-27. Thornridge leading by 5. The last 2 points scored by Bob Carr. 2 free throws. Henry with the fake. Bonsick with the ball. Back to Henry. Short. Rebound. Arnold clears it to Dubetz. Over the 10-second line. Arnold fires it underneath the Carr. Hangs it on the rim, and Kupek tips it in. 13 points for Kupek. 32-29, and Oaklawn is down now by 3, and this is as close as they've been in some time. Thornridge with the ball. Buckner and Bonsick out in front. That's Rose. That's Buckner going to his left. Boy, what a gifted athlete.
All he needed was one simple screen there, and he put it in, Tom.
Just a place to put himself in the air and let it go. 34-29. Kupek is hit on 6 of 9. Bounce pass in the corner. Carr underneath for Kupek, threw it too far. Bosinski was there. Over the rim. Rebounded all Thornridge, and they drop it out of bounds.
They had 4 men underneath the boards in perfect position to pick that ball off, Tom.
34-29. Thornridge leading Oaklawn. We've got 5:41 remaining in the third period. Inbound pass all the way back out to Dubetz. Bosinski under for Kupek. He frees himself. Whistle. Basket is good. Foul will be called on Rose.
Again, he gave it that pump.
And here's the replay and the foul.
Kupek, Jack, has 15 points.
You know, he only shot 5 times in the afternoon ball game. 5 times he made 2 buckets.
34-32 now as he gets the three-point play and all. And this is as close as Oaklawn has been in a considerable length of time. 5:30 to play in the third period. Thornridge leading by 2. From outside, Buckner. The rebound belongs to Carr of Oaklawn. Clears it to Dubetz. Dubetz still in the backcourt. Gives it to Kupek. Firing to Carr at the baseline. 8-footer. Hangs it on the rim.
Beautiful pass by Kupek into that right corner.
34-34. 5 minutes to play in the third period. The game is tied. Batts is getting ready to come back in for Thornridge. Rose to the baseline. Drives. Goes under. Shot it from nearly off the end of the court. Buckner couldn't put it in, but we've got a whistle and a foul on Buckner. His second. They'll be going to the other end of the floor where Arnold will be at the free throw line. McLean is going out. Replay here.
And there's the replay as they go up for that rebound. It's Buckner catching him on the arm. There was where the foul was committed.
So the game is tied at 34-34. 4:50 to play in the third period. And timeout by Thornridge. Basketball is the IHSA activity in the spotlight this weekend. But throughout the year, the IHSA sponsors programs for high school students in 10 sports: music, speech, student council, and girls athletics. Nearly 200,000 students participate in this broad interscholastic program each and every year.
You know, Jack Burmaster, a timeout like this that Thornridge is taking, I would imagine, even though the coach may not change any of his strategy, when he sees a 7-point lead go awry by just sloppy play, He calls those boys over to kind of settle them down a little bit, doesn't he?
Oh, yes. No question about it, Jim. And I'm sure this is what Ron is doing, plus the fact that he just put bats into the game, and he may change something, make some small adjustment with a big number 31 in there.
Well, they need the rebounding strength right now.
Yes,
Bats had 284 this year. That's a pretty good number.
Oak Lawn has been hitting the boards much better this quarter, and what you say is true, I'm sure. They need bat strength under the boards.
This is Arnold at the free throw line for Oak Lawn. In case you've been wondering where Batts has been, if you've just joined us, he's been out with 3 fouls for a good portion of the ball game. Rebound comes off to Henry, and Thornridge all tied up at 34-34. Thornridge now with the ball. Henry back out on top to Buckner. Bonsick back to Buckner. Henry to the baseline. Buckner and Bonsick. Henry. Buckner from outside. 11 points for Buckner. Whistle on the play. Foul is called against Kupek. His first at the free throw line will be Batts. The basket is good. Chance for a 3-point effort here. 36-34. Thornridge leading. Batts at the free throw line. Rebound, grabbed by Henry. Back out on top to Bonsick. Gives it to Buckner. Gets it right back. Rose on the far side to Buckner, top of the key. Bonsick. He's shooting. 4 points changed hands there. It is 38-34. A bucket. Missed free throw, the rebound, another bucket. 4-point play. Matter of seconds. Thornridge back on top by 4 at 38-34. Carr stands alone, shoots. Rebound, Batts. Down the floor to Bonsick. Bonsick looks over at his coach, Ron Ferguson.
Well, Ron moved Buckner out where he can set up his zone attack to theirs. He wants him handling the ball more, and you'll notice that Buckner is really zipping that thing back and forth into the weak side, into the strong side, and setting up the shooters.
Henry from the corner on the follow-up. Rebound is off. Kupek. Lead pass. Bosinski. 1-on-3. From the side, the tip. Kupek struggling for it. Has it. Steps in. Fake. Travel.
They gave it a little hop in there, Tom. One too many pump fakes, and they just barely moved that foot. But again, it was a good call by the referee. No question about it.
We're into the 3-minute mark of this, the third period. 38-34. Thornridge is leading Oak Lawn. Down the side with the ball, Rose. Into Batts, 15-footer. Batts has 6 points, 40-34, and suddenly Thornridge has jumped to a 6-point advantage. They led by 5 at the intermission, by 7 at the end of the first period. They were tied at 34, and now they've gone in front again. But that basket by Kupek will cut the margin, 40-36. As Oak Lawn strikes back, and we've got a momentary delay as Batts may have twisted the knee that carries the heavy brace. He's all right, he says. The officials are checking to make sure he is before they mark the ball ready for play. 40-36. Thornridge leading Oak Lawn with 2:22 remaining in the third period. Bonsick brings it down the floor. In the corner to Henry. In deep to Rose. Shot is short. Rebound, Bosinski. Got a man down the court. Dubetz. Dribbling at center court. Stops. Will now try to set it up. Gives it to Carr. Carr to Dubetz. Illinois Bell is bringing you these championships games with all the tension and the drama that playing for the state championships creates.
Beautiful timing. Beautiful.
Kupek with another bucket. He's got 11 points this half. 20 for the night. 40-38. Thornridge has the lead down to only 2. He has hit 9 of 13, this gifted youngster from Oak Lawn. Kupek, 6'8", 225. From outside, Bonsick's attempt. Rebounds off. Whistle, foul on Carr of Oak Lawn. His first.
Oak Lawn is really now working inside to get that ball to C.J. what Thornridge is doing. They're falling back from their little half-court press into man-to-man. And Oaklawn is keeping C.J. low, and they're lobbing, and his timing has been terrific.
Buckner has his 12th point of the night, and it's 41-38 in favor of Thornridge. Dubetz of Oaklawn over the 10-second line. Time remaining is 1:17 in the third period. Kupek to Dubetz. In the corner to Bosinski. Underneath for Kupek. Boys double team. Ball is slapped back out. Bonsick has it to Thornridge. 59 seconds remain as he crosses the 10-second line.
Gentlemen, I don't know how you feel, but I know we're seeing a very fine basketball game between two teams playing good basketball fundamentals.
Yes, excellent fundamentally. This Oaklawn defense is tough, too. They're camouflaging it very well. It's not a true zone, and it's not a true man-to-man. They have principles of both.
33 seconds remain in the third period. It appears to be obvious now that Thornridge is running it down for the last shot. They lead by 3 here as we near the three-quarter mark, this championship contest. Bonsick. Buckner. 12 seconds. 10. Bonsick. 6 seconds. Henry. Fakes. Shot is in the air. On the rim. The tip no good. And figures of this tournament neatly wrapped up in our head. It is the great and diligent work of Norm Potash and Jack Rosenberg that makes us sound so good when we do.
Tom Kelly,
you, gentlemen.
I'd also like to thank our executive producer for that little kitty chair he gave me down in Tournament Central that makes me look as tall as you fellas.
All right, the final 8 minutes. Kupek jumping against Bats, and Oaklawn has the tip. Possession now with Dubetz. Horn sounds. Inexplainably, the clock is not running. Clock remains at 8 minutes, and the official, Harry C. Forrester, is coming over to check on it. You see the clock there. You know we've played at least 4 or 5 seconds, yet time has not run off. 41-38. Now, I don't know if they're going to be keeping time somewhere else or if they've rectified the problem with the scoreboard clock. It is now operative, yes, ticking away. All right. Oaklawn with the ball. They're down by 3. We've just started the fourth quarter. Into Kupek. Tipped away by Bats. Jack, they're going to have to give him some help. They're lying in wait for him now.
Right, and go ahead, Jim.
I just found out from the official score that several seconds had ticked off and we're being kept on stopwatches. And at the first timeout, they will catch the clock up, Tom.
43-38. Thank you, Jim. Buckner with that bucket has a total of 14 points, and his Thornridge team is in front. Under for Kupek. They threw it away again, and Buckner was there to catch it. 7 minutes and 10 seconds, probably closer to 7 minutes remaining in this championship game. Buckner is hit on 6 of 14. Bounce pass. Bonsick intercepted. Traveling is going to be called against Bosinski. Ball goes out of bounds to Thornridge. Back out on top to Rose. Over to Bonsick down in the corner. There's Buckner. There's 2 more. 16 points. And now a full court press put on against the Spartans. Down the court. Pass. Oh, beautiful save by Carr. Arnold shoots and hits.
How about that? I don't think he knew he had the ball, Tom. He just tried to get it back in, and there was Kupek, and over to Carr, and 2 points.
That is the second time that Carr has saved the ball, and 2 points have resulted from it in at least the last 9 minutes. 2 very fine hustle plays.
I don't imagine we'll see Thornridge pressing too much, Jack, because Oaklawn has good success in moving that ball when they bring Kupek out to the center.
Yes, they have. I think they do it just as a surprise element, just to keep them alert, but as you say, it hasn't been too effective.
Henry's turnaround jump shot comes off to Arnold. He clears it to Dubetz. Bosinski down the right side. 45-40. Thornridge leads. 6 minutes to play. Jump ball. No. Foul will be called against Bonsick. His second. And we'll have Bosinski going to the free throw line. He'll be shooting 1.
That smarts a little bit, Tom. He caught him on the fingernail, kind of bent the thumbnail back a little bit as Bosinski was shaking his hand there. He's still holding it, as you can see.
We have 6 minutes remaining in the basketball game. 6 minutes away from crowning one of these two fine teams 71 state champion. Bosinski with the free throw has 9 points. It's 45-41. Thornridge leading by 4. 5:57 to play. As we go down to the wire, if the score stays this close or closer, believe me, the tension and the excitement will begin to build. Buckner's tip. Tip by Henry. Tip again by Rose. Tip this time by Buckner.
What an effort.
47-41. Buckner now with a total of 18 points. Kupek gives the ball to Bosinski. Thornridge leading 47-41. Bosinski from outside. He's got 11. 47-43. Oak Lawn keeps coming on, but they haven't caught the Falcons of Thornridge yet. Pass through the hands of Rose. Out of bounds. They have jammed his thumb a little.
Well, both teams are a little looser now, Tom. They're both playing them with a little more reckless abandon. We may see some real action here in just a few minutes.
5 minutes. Pass. Carr from the baseline puts it on the rim. No good. Rebound is off. Out of bounds to Oak Lawn.
Might watch this out-of-bounds play here into Kupek. No, he wasn't open. Bats did a good job of defending him.
Back out all the way to Dubets instead, and they'll try to set it up again. 47-43. Oak Lawn with the ball, but they trail by 3. Thornridge. Pass into Kupek. Double team. Goes to the baseline. Fall away. Over the rim. Batted by Arnold. Grabbed off by Henry. Clears it to Buckner. Quinn Buckner gives it to Bonsick. Ron Ferguson, the Thornridge coach, is up with a word of advice. Instruction. Buckner with the ball.
What they do, they go in one side. Bats usually sets a pick. On the weak side, they get the ball back, and Bats rolls down for what he hopes is an easy layup.
Driving the baseline. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Kupek. At the free throw line will be Bonsick. All right, Oak Lawn with the ball as play resumes. 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Fourth and final period, 48-43. Bosinski with baseline for a jump shot. Up the side of the board. Rebound, Carr. Put it up and was fouled by Henry. His first. Carr will be at the free throw line to shoot a pair. Beautifully run tournament, gentlemen, as it always is. Members of the IHSA, officials here at the University of Illinois, the officials themselves on the floor. Beautifully managed, beautifully run tournament. Carr misses what is obviously an important free throw. But he comes right back to get the second one. Carr now with a total of 7 points for the night. 48-44. Thornridge with the ball and a 4-point lead with 3:47 to play. Buckner to Bonsick. Down the side to Bats. Back out to Bonsick and then to Buckner. Two fine teams with a great season each has had. Bats across the lane from the side. The shot is short. Rebound Kupek. Clears it out to Dubets. 48-44, 3:18 to play in the corner to Bosinski. Brings it to the top of the key. Gets a screen. Raises for the shot. On the rim. Whistle. Foul is called on Bonsick. His third. At the free throw line, Bosinski, and apparently he'll be there, yes indeed, to shoot a pair, says official Harry Forrester.
Foul shots can play an important part here now, Tom.
Indeed.
Thornridge still is not in the 1-and-1.
Second attempt. Bosinski 2 for 2. That's a total of 13 points for Bosinski, 48-46. And Oak Lawn creeps closer. Thornridge with a 2-point lead and 3 minutes to play. In the corner to Rose. Back out to Bonsick. Across to bats. Bonsick. Driving up the middle, Henry. Lays it on the rim with a whistle. Foul will be called. It'll be on Arnold. His second.
Here's a replay as he goes into the lane, going up in the shot, and there's the foul as it occurs right there.
So Henry, who has done yeoman work for Thornridge, coming off the bench at the free throw line. That gives him a total of 10 points for the night. 49-46. Make it 50. Thornridge leading Oaklawn 50-46. 2:46 to play. Championship game in the fourth period. Danville won the third place contest. A 20-point winner over Springfield Lanphier. Kupek, he's done it all. Rebound is off. Thornridge, Buckner with the ball in the backcourt. Henry may have caught an elbow across the nose to play. Thornridge with a 4-point advantage. 2:23.
They move Buckner in low under the bucket now, and you know they're going to try to work it into him, and he's going to try to go to work under there.
2 minutes and 9 seconds. 4-point lead for Thornridge. Buckner in the lane. It fell out. Rebound Arnold. Jump ball. Arnold and McLean will jump.
This is a key jump ball situation now, Tom. Arnold really has to get up there. If they can get this, they're right in the game.
All right, Kubetz gets the tip. As Arnold went high in the air and Oaklawn has the ball, they trail by 4 with 1:49. Screen. Kupek underneath. Ball is slapped away and out of bounds. It'll go to Oaklawn. Buckner again almost thefted it.
Yeah.
My, what quick hands that man has. Pass all the way back out to Dubetz. 1:41 to play. 50-46. Thornridge is leading. Dubetz driving. Batted away and out of bounds by Batts. Again, the ball will go to Oaklawn. They've not scored, but seconds, precious seconds, have tipped away on the clock. Into Kupek. Fake, puts it up from the side. In and out. Foul is called on McLean. His second. Well, what a precious basket that would have been
yes,
for Oaklawn.
It almost dropped for him. I think it's Dubetz better just stay outside. When he tries to go down that lane, he's not going to get that ball up. But a guy like this fellow shooting here, CJ, he's got a chance.
Kupek certainly feeling the pressure of this championship game in the final minute and 30 seconds. Now has a total of 12 points in this half and 21 for the night. The score is 50-46. Thornridge leading by 3. Oaklawn has taken a timeout. And with only 1:31 left,
Quan uses will be dictated on what CJ does here at the line. If he makes it, they may stay right up there and put the pressure on him. Of course, if he misses it, they're going to have to fall back. Let's see what happens.
Very nicely done. 50-48. A 2-point basketball game with 1:27 to play. Bonsick for Thornridge. Double team. Chase down the side. Pass to Buckner. Back out to Batts. That Buckner's cool.
Yes, he is.
Took one glance at the forward. Henry going for the basket and just eased that ball right back out to Batts. 5 seconds to play. Bonsick with the ball. You can feel it building a little bit, Jack.
Yes.
The excitement and the tension. Under to Buckner. Fake from the side. His shot is short. Rebound, Henry. He puts it in.
What a key rebound.
52-48. Henry, the super sub, now has a total of 13 points. Oaklawn is down by 4. Dubetz with the ball. 38 seconds. Bosinski scrambles in the lane. Drives. Puts it up. What a move.
Beautiful.
What
They're going to have to stay up now, and everybody's going to have to pressure man-to-man.
52-50, less than a half minute, 25 seconds. You watch them tick away in the corner of your screen. 2-point lead for Thornridge and a foul on Arnold.
Well, with only this much time left, that's what they have to do. They're forced to make that foul, Jack, to get their hands on the ball. They certainly can't tie the score up without it.
No question about it. You want to make an honest attempt to get it, but if you
52-50 Thornridge. Buckner to shoot 1 and 1. Rebound in the corner, going out of bounds. Oak Lawn has the ball with 21 seconds to play, down by 2 points. Inbound pass to Dubetz. 19 seconds. Watch him tick away as the state champion.
Number 21 at the other guard, 6 foot, senior Jim Bosinski. And at center, number 55, 6'8", senior C.J. Kupek. And there you have the opening lineups for this final championship game between Thornridge of Dolton, Illinois, and the Oak Lawn Spartans, both Chicago area schools, playing for the big trophy. And here to bring you every thrilling play is Tom Kelly.
Thank you, Jim Bolin, to set the stage and to wrap up the evening's festivities. I'll remind you again, Danville beat Springfield Lanphier 77-57 for third place. Pat McGann, the official, to put the ball in the air, bats against Kupek, and the tip comes down, and Bosinski has it for Oak Lawn. Oak Lawn in the white uniforms with the green trim, and Thornridge in blue trimmed in white. Dubetz with the ball out in front. Guarded by Bonsick. Down the side to Carr. Carr guarded by Buckner now. Pass to the baseline. Kupek. Well out. Looking. Raises from there. Shoots. Kupek puts Oak Lawn in front. 2-0. And the state championship game is underway. 2-0. First period. We've played just a handful of seconds. Bonsick with the ball out in front. Bounce pass midway down the side to Buckner. On top to McLean, 6'5" and playing a guard, and bats down the side. Underneath, Buckner from the baseline, over the rim. Rebound falls to McLean. Game tied at 2-2. 7 minutes remain in the opening period. We've played a minute. Bit of a press. Over the 10-second line, Bosinski with the ball. He's guarded by Rose. Takes him to the corner. From there, the shot is in the air. Rebound, Buckner cleared the ball. Up the floor to Bonsick. Down the side. Swings to the middle. And Thornridge will set it up from there. McLean in a high post in the corner to Buckner. Back out to Bonsick. McLean, now Rose. Looks in. Jump shot.